Denver is talking about changing the way it votes and is considering ranked choice voting. Ranked choice is a system that allows voters to rank their preferences as to who they'd like to see in office, starting with your first choice, second choice, and so on. In last year's election, the statewide measure failed by a little more than 210,000 votes, but Denver was one of 6 counties that voted for ranked choice. Denver leaders tried again today, but didn't succeed. Your reporter Gabriela Vidal joins us live tonight. So, Gabby, what is with this new update?
Yeah, Michael, well, it was a narrow vote, 7-6 against ranked choice voting. City council leaders heard public comment from people in the community and even got to voice their own opinions. But ultimately, they decided that the system right now, as it is doing just fine. Changing Denver's voting structure.
I don't think that our voting system needs to change.
Raised mixed reactions from members of city council and constituents.
RCV, as it's otherwise known, is a tried and true way for people to vote their values for someone who they feel truly represents their perspectives and not worrying about throwing their votes away.
This measure would establish what's called ranked choice voting. If there are 3 or more people on the ballot for a single position, like mayor, a voter will rank up to 6 candidates for that role in the order of their preference. If a single candidate gets more than 50% of the votes, they win. If they don't, the clerk and recorder will perform a second round of tabulation. The candidate with the fewest votes from the first round will be eliminated, and voters' second choice from those ballots will be tabulated with the rest. The process would continue until one candidate has more than 50% of the votes, and a similar process would happen in the case of multiple positions.
And the more I looked into it, the more I realized this is worse than the runoff system we have now.
City Council member Kevin Flynn outlines his concerns, arguing some constituents' votes won't count if they don't fill out every rank.
Any voter who fails to rank the last 2 top candidates, their ballot is thrown out. It's not counted at all. So when they say we end with a majority winner, what they're really saying is we end with a person who had the majority of the votes that we still count.
But those who support ranked choice voting believe it could encourage more voter participation if there are more choices available to voters.
It builds in representation for different viewpoints and different communities. No one can tell you to stay out of the race. That goes away. And what that does is it respects what the candidates bring, and it focuses on the issues.
And while ranked choice voting did not pass by the city council tonight, there was another measure that was being considered tonight about addressing at-large positions. This would change the way at-large positions are voted on. This did pass by city council leaders 7-6. Now they'll have another vote to decide if this will move forth on the ballot for voters to ultimately decide in the end. In Denver, Gabriela Vidal covering Colorado First.
And we'll, of course, continue to keep tabs on that, Gabby. Thank you.